Beethoven.
Talking with a friend on the phone. She has a case of the midwinter spiritual rot. Terminal cold she's had since September.
Oh, well, you don't ever get depressed, do you?
Are you kidding? There's sometimes I get so low, I need a ladder just to get myself out.
So what do you do? I mean, what do you do?
Nobody's ever quite pinned me down like that before. Usually it's they ask what I think they should do. My solace is not religion or yoga or rum or even deep sleep. It's Beethoven. I put his Ninth Symphony on the stereo and I pull the headphones down tight and I lie down on the floor. And the music comes on like the first day of creation. And I think about old Mr. B. He knew a lot about depression and unhappiness. He moved around from place to place trying to find the right place, had a lousy love life, crawled with his friends all the time. Mr. B wanted to be a virtuoso pianist. He wanted to sing well, too. However, when he was still quite young, he started to lose his hearing, which is usually bad news for singers and pianists. By 1818, when he was 48, he was stone cold deaf, which makes it all the more amazing that he completed his great Ninth Symphony just 5 years later. He never really heard it. He just thought it. And I'd lie there with my headphones on, wondering if it could ever have felt a Beethoven the way that it sounds in my head. The crescendo rises and my sternum starts to vibrate. And by the time the kettle drum is starting to drown out those final chords, I'm on my feet, singing along in gibberish German with the mighty choir, and jumping up and down in those final awesome moments of the coming of God and all his angels. Hallelujah, hallelujah, whoosh, kaboom, bang, Lord. Exalted, excited, overwhelmed, man alive. Out of all that sorrow and depression, out of all that trouble and frustration, out of that deep and permanent silence, came all that majesty and joy. He defied his fate with jubilation, and I can't just sit there wringing my hands in my winter hash heap, feeling sorry for myself in the face of that music. Not only does it cure spiritual rot, it cures the common cold too, probably. Someday, some incredible December night, when I'm very rich, on the podium and conduct his ninth. And I will personally play that kettle drum part all the way to the glorious end, while simultaneously singing at the top of my lungs. And in that awesome silence that follows, I will bless all the gods that be for Ludwig van Beethoven, for his ninth and his light.